Hello Cowboys Nation, welcome to another video, and without further ado, let's get to another round of news from America's team. Dak Prescott is playing like the best quarterback in the NFL. Sunday's game was a must-win matchup for the Dallas Cowboys. If Dallas lost to the Commanders, you could stick a fork in their playoff chances this season. If they won, there is a visible path where the Cowboys could be competing for a playoff spot late in the season. Thankfully, the Cowboys put on display arguably their best performance of the season, blowing out the Commanders in a 44-22 victory. Dallas' defense's improvement was remarkable, as they actually looked like a competent unit in this game, but once again, the Cowboys' offense stole the show. The NFL's #1 offense scored 40-plus points for the third time this season, looking as good as it has all year. Many players contributed to Dallas' success on offense, but one stood above the rest. That guy was quarterback Dak Prescott, and the signal caller takes home this week's Game Ball award. You could argue that Prescott has been playing the best football of his NFL career since Week 4. The 32-year-old quarterback had been playing at an MVP level despite missing key pieces on the offensive side of the ball. This week, Dallas welcomed Tyler Booker, CeeDee Lamb, and Cavani Turpin back, and Prescott elevated his play even more. The Sunday marked his fourth straight game with a passer rating over 124. It's pretty unbelievable just how dominant Prescott has been over Dallas' last 4 matchups. Over that 4-game span, Dak has completed 71% of his passes and 13 touchdown passes without a single interception. Prescott is playing like the best quarterback in football, and his consistent greatness gives Dallas a chance against any opponent this season. Dak Prescott sparks injury concerns with post-game look. After dismantling the Washington Commanders, Dallas Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott arrived at his post-game press conference wearing an accessory that quickly drew attention and sparked concerns about a possible injury. Prescott appeared at the podium with a bandage on his left hand, a sight that sparked some concern. He quickly downplayed any notion that it would impact him moving forward. Prescott called it a Brit special, referencing longtime Cowboys trainer Britt Brown. "A little Brit special just to take the swelling down," said Prescott, who played every snap in the 44-22 win. "I usually throw my left hand to cover the ball when I get hit. It usually takes a lot of helmets, so I'm sure it was just a face mask. Nothing unusual, honestly." Prescott has firmly inserted himself into the MVP conversation, and his latest outing only strengthened that case. Through 7 games, he's thrown for 1,881 yards, 16 touchdowns, and just 3 interceptions, elite efficiency from the Cowboys signal caller, who leads the league in QBR. More importantly, Dallas snapped back into the win column on Sunday, handling a division rival in convincing fashion. CeeDee Lamb sends strong message after Cowboys blowout win over Commanders. The Dallas Cowboys entered Sunday's divisional showdown against the Washington Commanders sitting at 2-3-1 and in desperate need of a big win, and once again, their offense was firing on all cylinders. Dallas rolled to a 44-22 victory, helped by the return of star wide receiver CeeDee Lamb, who was back on the field after missing time with an ankle injury suffered in the first quarter of the team's Week 3 matchup against the Chicago Bears. Lamb leading 21 of 30 passes for 264 yards and 3 touchdowns. Following the game, Lamb had a strong message about the team's offensive success, as the Cowboys have now scored 40 or more points in 3 different games this season. "This is the best offense I've been on," Lamb said. "And I've been on some great ones. It's just the way we can move around these pieces and players, everybody knows where to go. It's tough." This time, however, it wasn't just the Cowboys' offense driving the win or putting points on the board. Dallas' defense, which has struggled earlier in the season, delivered its best performance yet. In the QB Jaden Daniels twice, and added 2 more sacks after Marcus Mariota replaced him. Now, the Cowboys face another tough challenge as they travel to Mile High Stadium to take on the 5-2 Denver Broncos on Sunday at 4:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Cowboys named top trade partner for Browns' $57 million All-Pro. With quarterback Dak Prescott playing lights out right now, some believe it might behoove the Cowboys to bulk up their offensive line to help protect him while also giving the ground game a boost. The Athletic's Mike Jones named the Cowboys one of 3 teams who would benefit from Wyatt Teller's services. A 2-time second-team All-Pro and 3-time Pro Bowler, Teller is currently starting at right guard for the Cleveland Browns. The disappointing Browns could save some money against the cap by trading off the 3-time Pro Bowl selection, who has voidable years left on his deal after this season, Jones wrote. Talented interior linemen are hard to come by, and teams like the Eagles, Dallas Cowboys, and Seattle Seahawks could use the help. A 5th-round pick by the Buffalo Bills in 2018, he was traded to the Browns a year later and quickly grew into one of the NFL's most reliable interior linemen. His breakout came in 2020 when he earned second-team All-Pro honors, a feat he repeated in 2021. From 2021 through 2023, he was named to 3 consecutive Pro Bowls, cementing his status as one of the league's premier right guards. Now 29 and in the final year of a 4-year, $56.8 million extension he signed in 2021, Teller's situation in Cleveland has shifted. The Browns have invested heavily in their interior line, drafting former Michigan standout Zach Zinter and signing former Bears second-rounder Tevin Jenkins in free agency. On the field, Teller continues to play at a high level. His calling card has always been his ability to generate movement in the run game, and that hasn't changed. Pro Football Focus has his 66.8 run block grade ranked 30th out of 110 qualifying guards. A knee injury limited him for part of the 2024 season, but was durable before that, and he's been healthy and productive in 2025.